Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 6:52 p.m. on Sunday, June 20th, 2021. And in this vlog, I'm going to primarily be unwrapping my Bubblegum Crisis soundtrack album and looking through it all and showing it off. But also, I want to show you the latest things that I got. I was at Big Lots recently. If you don't know what Big Lots is, it's like a closed out type of store where they sell like cheap stuff. Anyway, so I went through and looked through the DVDs. First, I found this. It's called The Assassin, and I've never heard of it before, but apparently it's a Taiwanese film, and it's martial arts, and it's about a female assassin, and it's in Mandarin with English subtitles. It's 106 minutes. Don't know what to expect from it, but I like stories about female assassins, so yeah, I look forward to watching it. I've never seen a movie in Chinese before, so I look forward to watching that. I also found this, and I already opened it. This was $10. The movie was $3, but this was 10. It's 13 Reasons Why, season 1. And the reason that I picked this up, if you don't know, Netflix has censored the final episode of season 1. They completely cut out Hannah's suicide, and I'm opposed to companies censoring material, cutting stuff out that might be found problematic or objectionable. So that's why I decided to give this to see if it was on the physical copy, and it is. The episode is intact. See, here's the problem. As physical media starts decreasing and people buy less and less of it, eventually it'll probably go away. And then all that will be left is streaming content. Hi, Lukey boy. And then you'll basically be at the mercy of corporations. You'll have access to only what they want you to have access to, including only versions of movies and TV series that they decree you shall have access to. So I remember I watched a video recently on YouTube. It was about how the HD remaster of Buffy the Vampire Slayer is horrible. It is horrible. And it's actually the one that I'm currently watching. I'm doing my first ever rewatch of Buffy and Angel, and I'm watching it on Amazon Prime. And because I have a subscription to Amazon Prime, and so I get the episodes with the subscription, so I'm watching it that way. But yeah, I've noticed problems with it, definitely. And eventually that might be the only version that's available if like the DVDs go out of print. So, just something to keep in mind. Anyway, so that's that. Just want to show those off. Also, what I've been doing recently in general, just basic housework, vacuuming. I mowed the lawn a few days ago. Yesterday, I had to buy some wasp and hornet spray after work, and I came home and I had to destroy a wasp nest on my back porch. That was fun. Anyway, so here is my all right, right, so this is the Bubblegum Crisis Complete Vocal Collection that I got on Amazon a while ago. I'm gonna unwrap it and we're gonna look through it. It says it's new, so I guess it's never been opened. But kind of curious as to when this came out. There's like 2 dates on here. It says 98, 87, and 2000, 86. There's also a 1998 copyright. So anyway, yeah, it says right here that it's new. So, all right, we'll open it up and just go through it and see what the inside looks like. Besides, I want to rip the audio tracks to my flash drive so I can just listen to them whenever without wearing out the CD. That's what I do whenever I get a new CD. I don't listen to the CD itself. I rip the tracks to my computer, and then I can just listen to them whenever without wearing out the CDs. Besides, I'm also making a Bubblegum Crisis fan edit, and I need access to the music, to the songs, because I'm gonna like replace some of the songs in the in my edit that I'm creating. That's one of my hobbies. I like to fan edit different things. Hey, QEXS. All right, so take this off. All right, so we got this this thing that kind of surrounds the back of the case. And here's the back and the front. And let's set this aside. All right. Okay. All right. So here, Okay, the first disc is kind of sitting loose off of the thing. So let me like reseat it. Well, I'll just pick it up and show it to you. This is disc 1. It's got 12 tracks. And then we got the booklets like right next to it, looks like. But we'll look at the booklet later. First, get past the divider. All right. Again, on the other side of the divider, the second disc apparently came loose as well. It's not scratched up or nothing, but anyway, this is disc 2. It also has 12 tracks. And right opposite that actually is disc 3. So let me take that out. The artwork on each of these discs seems to be exactly the same. Well, okay, not quite. Some of the like some of this area is like a different color, but the artwork on the bottom is the same. All right, so disc 3 also has 12 tracks. So now going back to the booklet. take it out. Here's the front and the back. All right, so okay, it seems fairly bland so far. We got the inside cover with the track listing for the first disc. And then we start with the lyrics for on page 1. More lyrics on page 2 and 3. Four and 5. 6 and 7. 8 and 9. Oh, they switched up the coloring a little. There's some gray in here. Oh, and that's the beginning of disc 2. That's why. So they got the contents, like the track listing, and then they start with the lyrics. Pages 10 and 11. 12 and 13. 14 and 15. Oh, and we got some artwork. Okay, so starting on page 15 is disc 3. So there's a track listing, then starts with the lyrics. '16 and '17. 18 and 19. And then 20. And the back cover. Back cover has the lyrics for the final song and then some artwork again. So, yeah. The booklet was less colorful than I expected. I thought there would be more like color artwork or whatever, but it's all right. So I made up a track listing elsewhere that actually has like the names of some of these songs, because some of these track titles are entirely in Japanese and you really can't tell what they are. Also, it's 3 discs, 36 songs, and the songs from the series, it's an 8-episode OVA series, and the songs here are not in any particular order. I mean, there's a bit of a rhyme and reason to them, but they're not like in the order that they appear in the series. I mean, okay, I'll bring up my the track listing that I made up, and I'll kind of try to explain All right. So in the first on the first disc, got the opening and ending songs from episode one. Okay. Then the episode two ending song, an insert song from episode three, um, opening and ending songs from episode four, the insert and ending songs from episode five, the ending song from episode six, the opening and ending songs from episode seven, and the ending song from episode eight. Um, that is kind of odd. It's an odd assortment. Um, Disc 2 has Disc 2 is dedicated mostly to image songs. And what image songs are is in Japan for like anime, sometimes the voice actors would sing additional songs specifically for the soundtrack albums. And these songs weren't in the anime, they were just recorded specifically for the albums, just as something extra. And I think the reason that they're called image songs is because they're supposed to be sung like as the character. Like they're songs that are supposed to be about the character, so it's like the songs are contributing to the image of the character. I think that's what it's supposed to be. So the first three songs are Nene image songs based on episodes six, seven, and eight. Well, not based on, but apparently these songs were originally on the soundtrack albums released for those individual episodes. And then there's the episode one insert song. And then four insert songs for Celia. They're from episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then four image songs for Lina from episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8. Disc 3 is primarily dedicated to more songs from Pris and also songs sung by the Night Sabers as a whole. So, okay, the first, we got the episode one image song. It's called Remember. And what's odd about this one is it was actually credited in the credits for the episode itself, even though it didn't appear in the episode. So that was kind of weird. Then we got the episode two opening song, the episode three ending song, and episode eight image song. And then we got three insert songs from the Night Sabers from episodes 2, 3, and 4. And then what's odd, they repeat the same episode one insert song that was on disc 2. Seriously, the same song just appears twice on this set. It's Kotoku no Angel by Yuki Ueda. And then we got four more songs from the Night Sabers, the episode 5 opening, episode 6 image, episode 7 image, and episode 8 opening. Yeah, so these songs are kind of shuffled. They don't follow much of a pattern, but I think what they're going for is like the first disc is mostly dedicated to Pris. Vision. Vision is the character that appeared in episode 7. And songs from a woman named Yuiko Tsubokura. She's not an actor from the anime. Her songs just appeared in episodes 4, 5, and 6. And I don't know if she was hired to sing songs for the anime series or if they just pulled her songs from, like, if they licensed them or if they were on the same record label and they just decided to use them. I don't know. I don't know how come her songs appeared in the anime, but she's not. She didn't voice a character in the anime. So disc 2 is mostly dedicated to image songs, except for the episode 1 insert song. Disc 3 is mostly dedicated to songs by Pris and the Night Sabers, whether they're from the anime or image songs. So yeah, I guess it kind of sort of fits a pattern. I guess they decided to put the Pris songs on 2 different discs to make. I don't know, because these discs I don't think were released separately, so there's really no reason to try to group the Pris songs separately to try to sell the 2 different discs, because I think they're only just available like this in this collection. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is rip these songs to my flash drive so I can use them in my Bubblegum Crisis fan edit. And I don't know if I mentioned the fan edit to you yet, but what I'm doing is creating like a chronological edit of Bubblegum Crisis and the related prequel and sequel series. So Bubblegum Crisis ran for 8 episodes from the late 80s to the early 90s. And there's also a 3-episode prequel series called 80 Police Files. There was a 3-episode sequel series called Bubblegum Crash. And then years later, in 2002, there was a 3-episode sequel series, I guess, called Parasite Dolls, which doesn't seem to have much in common with the previous series, because I guess because it was made so much later, but it's supposedly supposed to be part of the original Bubblegum Crisis universe. So that's 17 episodes in total. So I've decided to kind of edit them chronologically. I put the 80 Police Files episodes first, followed by Bubblegum Crisis, then Bubblegum Crash and Parasite Dolls. And also, if there were any flashback sequences, I would move them to where they would occur, even if it meant moving them from the episodes that they appeared in and splicing them into earlier episodes. And this doesn't happen much. Like, there's like a handful of instances. So I wanted to do like a chronological edit, and also to maybe add some additional Pris and Night Saber songs to the earlier episodes. Well, I'm still trying to figure out exactly which songs to use for some of the other episodes. I need to figure out what makes sense to use, because I can't like use Night Saber songs in 80 Police Files because the Night Sabers haven't been formed yet. So, there's that to consider. I might be able to use some of Celia's solo songs because she's the oldest member of the group. She might have been singing at that time, maybe. So, yeah, so it's just like the music is probably going to be like the last thing that I settle on. But it'll be it's an interesting experiment to to edit this series or this franchise to kind of make it a bit more cohesive. Um, anyway, so that's one of my hobbies. That's what I'm doing. Um, Also, I'm currently, as I mentioned, I'm currently doing my Buffy and Angel rewatch. I'm like halfway through season 6 of Buffy and season 3 of Angel, so I'm getting along in there. I'm definitely over halfway through. Um, I'm watching Moxie. It's a movie on Netflix. I'm gonna get back to watching Sailor Moon Eternal. When I find time to read the chapters of the manga. Um, I'm watching the new Barbie movie on Netflix. Um, so I've just got various different things to watch, and that's what I'm doing. I've been playing The Sims 3. I got this Sims 3 starter pack back in late September, I believe, and I only recently installed it. And I've created a sim, and she got married, and so the couple's living together in a house, and yeah, I've just been enjoying playing that. I don't play too often because it's very addictive, and I can lose hours at a time just playing The Sims. Let's see what else. I have signed up for a site called Survey Junkies. Survey Junkie or Survey Junkies? I don't know. But anyway, it's a site where you can just fill out surveys. Just try filling out surveys, and you get points for completing surveys. And you can also get, like, if a survey like fills up, you can get 2 points for trying. If it turns out that you don't qualify for a survey, you get 3 points for trying. But how the site determines when a survey fills up and when it decides you don't qualify for a survey, I have yet to figure out. I mean, sometimes it lets you know right away. Other times you can get deep into the questions before it lets you know. And then you get only a few points. And each point is worth like a cent. But if you get like 500 points, you can start to redeem it for stuff. So I've redeemed it for PayPal, and I've redeemed it for like Amazon gift cards. And I'm not going to make a living doing this because it takes quite a while and a lot of patience. But it's a way that I can, make some extra spending money if I want to. So mostly I'm basically just grinding for points. You know how you grind in like RPGs and stuff like that? Well, this is basically the same thing on Survey Junkies. You grind for points. You just hope that you can, get some points and get some points and maybe actually fill out an entire survey every so often and get more points. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't pay well. As I said, it's not going to replace my job or anything, but it's something that I do. So, and that's about it. I just want to share this, and yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, it's 7:22 p.m. and that's it.